Hello, hello. I've been waiting for you for very long. No, don't look at the smile. I'm actually levitated. Wait, that's the wrong word. I'm whatever the smart word for angry is. Seriously, it's been 15 minutes. What took you so long? Are you deaf? Are you sure? Not even partially? Because I've been horning outside for forever. I'm pretty sure your neighbors hate me. One of them looked at me and literally just gave me a middle finger. You know, some might call me a horny man. Get inside the car. This is getting awkward now. Where are you trying to sit? Seriously, did you forget? I'm supposed to give you the driving lesson tonight. I am the passenger princess, not you. So you're the one that's supposed to be driving. Plus, where are you trying to sit, on my lap? There's not enough space in this seat. Although... I'm kidding. Get in the driver's seat, genius. Alright, so your brother told me everything. That you are a horrendous driver. Truth be told, with those big ass glasses of yours, I'm not very surprised. Your eyesight probably sucks. But, good news, I've been driving for like 3 years, so I can give you some tips. Alright, let's get started. Do you know how to turn the car on? Well, usually what I like to do is treat it with a ton of respect. Get to know it a little bit better, become friends, try my luck, ask it out for a date, and then who knows what happens that night. It was a sex joke. You know what? You are disappointing me already. You're a disappointing student. Yes, as a matter of fact, I am your teacher, but you may call me sensei, guru, or guru sensei. Yeah, either one of those three. Or you can just call me that. But I'm not going to repeat that because that's a swear word. Anyway, let's get serious for a second because we actually need to, drive. What I wouldn't want you doing is, and listening to this because this is pretty solid advice, I wouldn't want you to run over any kids. That would suck. Unless it's a ginger kid, then it's completely fine. Ha, ginger joke. I'm kidding. Don't run over any ginger kids. That's illegal and you will go to prison and I will flee the scene and flee the country probably too because I am also liable for your driving behavior. Alright, we're wasting too much time. Okay, let's turn the car on. And not in that way, just, There we go. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? So, have you ever driven one of these bad boys before? Well, I'm a bit of an expert at riding. Wait, no, not riding, driving, driving cars. This is a good car, it's an Audi, so don't crash it. Okay, so this is a automatic. As to manual. Don't worry, we're not gonna get you driving on manual, you are pretty stupid. I'm kidding. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. You seem very tense. Plus, your brother kinda told me what happened last time you got into a car. Yeah, T-junctions are a bitch. Anyway, they are difficult and it is not your fault, okay? So any anxieties you have about driving, don't worry, I'll be here. Plus, it's a Sunday night, so it's not like anyone's gonna be out and about for you to run over, so we'll be fine. Okay, when you are ready, check your mirrors, adjust your seat, that is a pretty important thing, and then please drive ahead when you're ready. Okay. Hey, you know you're a pretty good driver for someone with glasses. That was the most backhanded compliment I could have ever given you. No, but in all fairness, you're doing a pretty decent job. Remind me again why your brother practically pleaded for me to give you driving lessons if you're already pretty decent at it. I'm sorry, but with the way he worded it, I was expecting you to drive worse than someone with no hands. Alright, let's take a left from here. I don't want to go into the main road just yet, especially because it's kind of dark. So, how have you been? Good? Just good? Did you do anything special? You're kidding me. But please tell me you are kidding me, nerd. Oh, you poor child. How? Why? Did you spend all of Christmas working? That's absurd. Okay, I get it. You're like a super fancy person who works at a super fancy place with like computers. And you make them? Software engineer. Yeah, whatever that is. You engineer softwares. But my point is, you should at least get like holidays, right? Oh, wow. They made you work because of the year end. That is sad. Me, no, I had fun. I went to a couple New Year parties, hung out with some old friends from school. Went to the movies. I watched this one pretty horrible movie, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, just kinda hung out with my family. Oh, I went back to my home country. Yeah, no, I completely forgot about that somehow. It was fun. It was actually really fun. I got to meet like all of my extended family and stuff. It was good soup, man. It was pretty good soup. And then I also drank a lot of good soup over there. Alright, at the next turn, take a right. So, did you go to any New Year parties? Of course you didn't. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, okay, let's not do that right now. Because I know that you are the most antisocial person I could ever come across. Seriously, I've seen deaf people with better conversation skills than you. No, don't even, because remember that one time we went out for coffee and I was like, hey, why don't you order for us? And you fumbled the bag so bad. That don't even. I had to go back and tell the cashier to remake everything because you were too scared. Embarrassed, scared, that's exactly the same thing. Either way, you're like a grown woman child. Well, clearly you are because you don't even know how to drive. Yeah, I went there, biatch. But hey, Like, for real, have you been working on your social skills? I think you should. It's important, that's why. You software engineers. Just because you can work from home and you don't have to communicate with anyone at work doesn't mean you don't need social skills. They're a pretty important thing. Oh, come on, I've taught you practically everything that you know. I'm pretty sure I can teach you how to socialize. Or at the very least, go to a cafe to place an order without messing it up. Or if you do mess it up, just tell the cashier that you messed it up. Seriously. It's not like they're gonna beat you up for messing up your order. Hey. You okay? Did what I say upset you? Because it looks like it upset you. I promise you, I didn't mean to. It just came from a good place. Whoa, look, is that my sister? Oh, no, never mind. It's just a person dressed as a clown. Of all of my jokes, that's the one that you laugh at? I seriously hate you. That was the worst joke that I've said until now, and that's what you laugh at. You know what? I am gonna think of a good joke that is actually gonna make you laugh. No, because the comedian in me can't stand for this. I have been dishing out some absolute top tier humor for you, my lady, and you haven't even spared me a small giggle up until that joke? Okay, you know what? Let me think. What do you call a goat that resides in an Arab country? Bahrain. That was a good one, Yeti. I hate you. My name's Jeff. Seriously, nothing? Gosh, you are a hard woman to please. Yes, that is supposed to be a joke. Wait, hold up. Are you telling me you don't understand that reference? Oh, holy... You've never seen 21 Jump Street? What's that? You are the most uncultured swine I've ever had the displeasure of coming across. Yo, relax. I tease. If I thought you were a swine, would I have kissed you? By my standards, yes. Wow. Okay, you dissed me, but you also called yourself a swine. Oh, I have a good idea. Take the next right, and then over there we'll see a parking lot. I want to see how well you can parallel park. Well, would you look at that, newbie? The parking lot is completely empty. You know what that means? That means we won't have to pay out the insurance claims of any other car. Alright, now on the left bay parking, I want you to parallel park in whichever spot you'd like. Good girl. Hey, that was very good. Glasses? You're a pretty good driver. No, you know what? Close the engine. Yeah. I think we'll just, just sit and chat for a bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have any pressing matters you urgently needed to attend at 9 p.m. on a Sunday night? Yeah, I didn't think so. Come on, we can just chill out here. It'll be fun. Dude. What's wrong? Come on, tell me. Did I actually do something to upset you? Because you've been completely ignoring me. All of last month. I mean, yeah, I know I was away on vacation, but I texted you, I called you. You never even replied. And then your brother is the one who asked me to give you lessons. You didn't even come up and ask me yourself. Look, to be honest, it kinda hurt. I thought we were at least friends, but all of a sudden, you're blanking me. It was the kiss, wasn't it? Look, it's fine if you don't like me. I'm not like some crazy delinquent who's gonna force you to love me. That would be pretty weird. If it was a bad kiss, you didn't like it, you don't like me like that. That's fine. We can move on from this, we can still be friends. Hold up. If you liked the kiss, then why is this happening? Why are you distancing yourself from me like this? Glasses? For someone who's supposed to be a genius, you're pretty stupid. Your brother wants us to like each other, which is kind of weird. Yeah, I'm being serious. Look, your brother has no problem with us liking each other. How do I know? He's my best friend. You think I haven't had this conversation with him? Dude, you're my best friend's younger sister. I've known him for 2 whole decades. You think I'd try and go behind his back to kiss his sister? Look, he knows that I like you, and he's known that for a while, and he gave me the green flag. Yes. Very, very serious right now. As a matter of fact, he's been teasing me about this for like the past 2 years. Yeah. Like ever since I told him, he's been at it non-stop, and I'm honestly surprised you haven't even realized. Seriously, why do you think he says "ooh la la" whenever you walk into the room? Gosh, you are a dense person, Glasses. Yes, I've liked you for the past 2 years. I mean, I don't know what kind of person you are, but I don't personally go around pinning people to the wall, lifting their leg up to my waist and partially grabbing their butt, and make out with them if I don't like them, because that would be pretty weird. Alright. I've confessed. I like you. Now it's your turn. Come on now. You can do it. What? You think looking at me with those big puppy dog eyes is gonna be enough? You can't tell someone you love them just by looking at them very intensely. Tell me with your lips. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, that is not what I meant, but I will take it. Also, glasses. That is a real power move right there. You're the last person I expected to just grab me by the face and kiss me. But it was also kinda hot, not gonna lie. Hey, I have an idea. Come on my lap and straddle me. So that we can play hopscotch. Why do you think? I want to kiss you again.